will come to you, and you can come to me. I'm reminiscing, missing you so bad. Baby girl, I'm getting blue. Tell me what to do. Don't tell me wanna leave me, it's so sad. You said that you're there for me, I'm down when you're here for me. Can't wait to get through this fight. I know I'm just a baby, come take me and teach me. And I promise to always do right, yeah. Come to me. Say that I'm wrong and prove me right.
You guys are still not smiling. Before some of you came in, I said that if you smile at me, I brought Christmas presents. So if I see you smiling, then I'm coming to your table before. Really?
So, dinner fundraiser that we do every year. And what we do is we just let everybody know what the association did for the year and the plans for the next year. But this time is special. It's special because we have an important dignitary who came all the way from DC to visit with us. We have the Ghana ambassador to the United States, Mexico, Guatemala. This is a one-man, many-country ambassador. So we're privileged to have him, and he graciously honored our invitation, and he came yesterday. We were out having a lot of business meetings this afternoon. He had a town hall, and tonight he's here. And it was very busy, and we really appreciate that. So with a standing ovation, can we please welcome His Excellency, Dr. Bafo Ejay Bewa. Thank you. Please have your seat. To his left is the head of information of the Ghana Embassy in Washington, D.C., Mr. Kofi Tonto. A big hand to Mr. Kofi Tonto. So all the correspondence back and forth was with him. He's a very, very efficient man, very smart individual, and it's easy dealing with the embassy because of him. So thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. I also want to recognize yesterday the meetings we had with the mayor and the county executive. We have the mayor's office. Mayor couldn't make it, so the mayor's office is represented here. Big ups to mayor's office, mayor of Pittsburgh office, and the representative is Faye. Can we see you, please? She looks beautiful. Please, a big hands. She's representing the mayor's office. And we also have the county executive. So, I guess this is what happened. We didn't send him the memo that when we say 7 o'clock African time, it really means 7:45. So he got here before 7. So he stepped out and he'll be back. But then I want to acknowledge the county executive and his office for coming to our dinner today. And our sponsors, I don't know if they're here, UPMC, Center for Engagement and Inclusion. They're sponsoring this event. You can see their banner back there. So let's put a hand together for UPMC. Thank you so much. We also have some Ghana businesses, a few. Anderson, Uncle Andre, Uncle Daniel has a business, he's sponsoring us. And there's Rama Grocery. How many of you know the African restaurant, Rama? Sunny is sponsoring us. And Broadway Capital is also sponsoring us. So we had some sponsorship to defray the cost.
And put me right, baby, come to me. Say that I'm wrong, then prove me right. When I go left, then put me right, baby. Girl, I'm crazy, you used to be my baby. Now you tell me not to, baby. Please hear me out, let's move on. Hold my hands, let's groove on, cause I love you. Sorry for the things I've done to you. Baby girl, I wanna have you, treat you, and marry you, tease you, and do you all night. And I always do you right, baby, come to me. Come to me. Say that I'm wrong and prove me right. When I go left, then put me right. Baby, come to me. Say that I'm wrong, then prove me right. When I go left, then put me right. every day. My lover, sake of your love, where I go say, oh yeah, me my together. We go be say we go there forever. Stay with me each and every day. My lover, sake of your love, where I go say, you my one and only. Then put me right, baby. Oh yeah, me mine. Oh yeah, me mine. Oh yeah, me mine. You my one and only. Oh yeah, me mine. Oh yeah, me mine. Oh yeah, me mine. You my one and only.
Some people they party, people they happy. No wonder say we be the naughty. Say we shaki, me and me khaki. My woman can be that. If you there we a baby, make we do the so-sa-so. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow. If you there we a baby, make we do the so-sa-so. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow. So we the chino, we the feel our free, we the do our thing, this place the B.O. The woman them sweet, they do their so-sa-so. Find a way, me bungalow, we the cheap till tomorrow. See me natty, see me sati, see me tati, see me shaki. If you there we a baby, we could do the so-sa-so. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow.
But he had to leave. And I also want to appreciate again UPMC, our main sponsor, and we have Rama Groceries, Broadway Capital, and Anderson. Now, we actually have an award. See, I want to say this. I think all of us, or most of us, came from somewhere. We immigrated from Ghana, from Nigeria, we have several countries here. When you live in an environment where you can sleep at night, where you can raise your kids, when you can get up, drive to work and come back, you're not afraid of somebody chasing you, somebody asking you for your papers, for this, for that. When you live in such an environment, it helps your soul. They call it your soul is nourished because you can rest. And when you can rest, your creative ability is elevated. It's just a natural reaction. We want to give an award to the mayor of Pittsburgh and the county executive because these two individuals have made it possible for the city of Pittsburgh to be one of the few cities where you can actually live like that. Yeah, we can put it up for them. We know a lot of rhetoric coming from Washington. We know a lot of ICE operation. We know a lot of, these two individuals are strong. They are adamantly opposed to harassment. They are opposed to mistreating people, and especially immigrants and international. And for that, we would just really want to appreciate that. We want to acknowledge, we want to honor them. For people like that to care about us, I think it's worth honoring. So I wanna invite His Excellency, if it's not too much trouble, to present this award to the mayor's office and to the county executive's office.
Baby, baby, make you do the so-sa-so. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow. Me I know they die, I know they play. Big time money, now here they make. Now this I they do. My babe them say I be good. So-sa-so be the mood. from make you come out your boot. Now you sabi, now you sabi, now you sabi, now you sabi. If you there with your baby, make you do the so-sa-so. If you wanna spend money big time, show me your bungalow. If you there with your baby, make you do the so-sa-so. If you wanna spend money big time, show me your bungalow.
My African woman, oh, bring a more, your backside, oh, be the dance floor, oh, if you not get to, she be which one, oh, your apartment, oh, or the bungalow, go money where we can celebrate, CSS, we go congratulate, any which can yash with heavyweight, oh yeah, for our left side, oh, right side, oh, just move on slow, wind them so, the souls are so, film party, oh, if the African girls get them, oh, make nobody like you, my brother.
If you there with your baby, make you do this.
Honorable Kofi, it's a pleasure to have spent actually the last 2 evenings with both of you. Distinguished guests from the Mayor's office and the Ghana Association, thank you for welcoming me here. I just want to give a few words. Many of you know me. Dr. Steve Green, a pediatrician in Penn Hills since 1992. But the best part of my life is when I'm not in Pittsburgh. I've been in Ghana for the last 33 years as a young medical student. Thank you. As a young medical student, a New York organization called Operation Crossroads Africa brought me to Ghana, to Sahum, in the eastern region. And I fell in love with Ghana, the colors, the colors, the textures, the taste, the smells, the beauty of Ghana, the beauty of the people. Ghana is not oil, Ghana is not diamonds, Ghana is not cocoa, Ghana is the people. That is your best commodity. And they are beautiful. And I fell in love with the country, did medical work year after year after year, until 9 years ago, I found myself in an orphanage in the Volta region, in Pando. 28 beautiful children changed my life, and I saw the needs of Ghana. There are plenty of needs. We have needs here in Pittsburgh, but certainly great needs in Africa, and in Ghana in particular. And at that orphanage, I saw the needs of Africa through the lens of those children. And as a pediatrician, I understood that I had to do something to help those children, because Uncle Steve could buy them all the rice they wanted, but the rice was gone in a day or 2 days, right? And Uncle Steve bought them shoes and book bags and shirts and all the things they want, right? And I still do, because that's what you're supposed to do. But where are those things? They're tattered, they're gone. So I thought of the late great Nelson Mandela. When I gave birth to the vision of Hope for Ghana, I thought, what can I give these children to give them a tomorrow, to give them a future, to bring them out of poverty? And it's education. Education is the greatest weapon we can use to change the world. Am I right? Education. Thank you. And so one by one, I built a library, a computer lab at that orphanage in a small office. And I met a guy named Platini who brought me to bigger places, to schools, basic and JHS schools of 800, 900 kids. And I built a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th library and computer lab throughout the Volta region. And that wasn't enough, because I saw kids learning under a tree, schools under a tree, we all know that, right? And I thought, wow, what if I could build a school for children who never had a school? And so with a collaboration with one of the members of Parliament, Honorable Bernard Ahiafor in Akachi South, my team, my wonderful Ghanaian, loyal, faithful, hardworking team, in September of 2017 to 18, we built our first school, 4 classrooms, library, solar power, a borehole. Thank you. Thank you. I realized I was in a village there in Akpokope, in a tiny remote village outside Akachi. And I realized I'm in a village without electricity and without water, with no paved roads. And you can't just leave a cement building. It's beautiful, but you can't just leave the building there without understanding the infrastructure of what's going on in Ghana. So I understood I had to bring them electricity, and I had to bring them water. And when I brought water, initially it was for my construction, right? My masons need water, right? And to create sort of a poor man's plumbing system to flush toilets, I needed water. But I realized women were lining up with their pans to collect clean water for the first time. And I understood the crisis in Ghana, in these small towns and villages. These women were walking miles to find filthy, dirty water that cattle were drinking from. And all of a sudden, with an engineer that can dig 300 feet down, we had beautiful, clean water. So what was initially a functional part of my school was now this humanitarian effort of bringing water. And now 8 villages, because of Hope for Ghana, 8 villages now have clean, potable water. Thank you. And so that's where I am. I just came back a few months ago. I can't wait to get on my on the flight in March to finish Hope for Ghana's second school in the tiny village of Pevenu. And then, God willing, build a third school. So the future of Hope for Ghana is bright. I invite everyone. I invite the mayor's office to collaborate. I invite the embassy to bring in ideas of how we can bring in more businesses. I invite the Ghana Association, come on board. Let's change the lives of these children in these small villages. This is where most of us came from, right? Most of us came and had the opportunity to come to America, the opportunity to have a better tomorrow. And that's what this is about. Let's create a better tomorrow for those children in Ghana. So I invite you, go to my website, hopeforghana.com, collaborate, come, and let's build together. Thank you. Thank you, Ghana Association, for inviting me tonight.
All right, let's put our hands together for Dr. Steve Green. Thank you, Dr. Green. We really appreciate it. Isn't it great?
Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow, bungalow. If you dare be a baby, make you do the zozazo, zozazo. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow, bungalow. If you dare be a baby, make you do the zozazo, zozazo. Now they spend money big time, show me your bungalow, bungalow. Show me your bungalow, show me your bungalow, show me your bungalow, show me your bungalow. 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 Show me your bungalow.
With the X on Monday. In same war, in same peace. Any war, yeah, radio to mama, yeah, this say a boy, bubidi. Yeah, this say a boy, bubidi. Yeah, this say a boy, bubidi. Oh, da da. Yeah, this say a boy, bubidi. Today, not today, oh happy day. Me I get money, iradia to me.